Alright, hey, it's Ray, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today, we're gonna go ahead and react to the Sydney Wilson body cam footage is disturbing by Derek Branch. Yeah, I did kind of pre-watch this a little bit, maybe the first, I don't know, maybe minute and a half or something like that, maybe first minute or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch this together real quick. So, grab a drink, get your snacks, get whatever. A couple donuts on the side. I'm not gonna show them. And let's get right into it.
Covered in red. Can we say? I'm not gonna do it.
Wait, damn! Didn't even give me a chance to rewind it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it.
Guys, did y'all see this police body cam footage? This was crazy. So this is Sydney Wilson. A mental health counselor calls the police and asks them to go do a wellness check on her. They knock, and she answers the door gentle, like sweet.
Right.
Then she's like, hey,
sweet.
Hold up, be right back.
But yeah, literally the first 16 seconds, I was sitting here just like, oh, okay, this might be one of those scenarios again, sort of like, I want to say what happened maybe last year. Oh my gosh, I don't remember her name, but I'll probably put it somewhere. Yeah, that shit was nuts. Actually, no, that was this year. Actually, earlier this year, now I think about it. It wasn't last year, it was this year. Yeah, I thought it was going to be another one of those, but
he waits for like a minute, and then, guys, she busts out the door with a giant knife. It swings across. Officer Lou's like, whoa, what the fuck? And she just follows him down the hallway with this crazy grin while holding up a knife like a horror movie.
Looking like it and American Psycho combined. What the actual fuck?
So he takes out his pew-pew and he's like, look, hey, just stop. And he's backing up, Stop. And she keeps walking up. She gets him with the knife in the head a little bit. I don't know how bad it is. I've not seen the pictures. And he shoots. Now, boom, he calls for backup. And by the time they got there, his walkie was like covered in red. Can we say?
Oh my God.
I'm not going to do it. The officer looks around the corner. Officer Lou's laid up on the floor. And Sydney Wilson is over here clinging to her last breath. The officer was like, hey, don't move. We'll get somebody. Which I don't think he was planning to get up. I mean, he's bleeding out. Luckily, the wounds weren't.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, damn, like, girl, you wouldn't have gotten shot if you didn't have a knife. I don't know, man. Like,
bad enough for the officer to be unalive.
Twitter, what exactly do y'all think we're supposed to think about this scenario? Because I know that y'all be the first motherfuckers to go, this is injustice. All y'all motherfuckers on Twitter be the first to go like that, right? What makes this an injustice here? I would like for you to explain. What exactly does this woman getting shot after her holding a knife and damn near like killing an officer herself? I would like to know. I would like to know how this is an injustice. If you think that.
Is that what y'all do on TikTok? To not make it? Can I say that? They send Sydney to the hospital, but she doesn't make it. Now, it says that Sydney played basketball, and there was actually drama after she passed. Her basketball team made a post, and it says Georgetown women's basketball mourns the tragic loss of Sydney Wilson. But that changed after the body cam footage came out. Somebody was like, she tried to murder a police officer. This was not tragic. As if like the cops screwed up or something. So the basketball team has been getting slandered, and some people want them to take down the post. One thing that was crazy before this, on her social media account, she made a post with like a mental health certificate saying that she did 8 hours of training. And as a personal manager and a friend, this is important to be able to identify these kind of challenges for myself and others. Which is crazy how this could happen after. She must have been already.
Yeah, that's nuts. Like she must have. And I already know that Derek is probably going to say it already, but she must have literally been losing her fucking mind like way before that 8 hour whatever. Like, because again, mental health is a very, very touchy subject, and obviously it needs to be researched into more. We need to look into this shit more. We need to actually create programs, mate funding of some sort, in order to actually get some shit done when it comes to this sort of thing. But you know, the government doesn't give a fuck. They would prefer crazy people or people that are about to go crazy being crazy. It seems as though that y'all will prefer this shit to go down. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you people.
Going through something. Now, people are divided about this situation. Some people are saying that Sydney should still be alive. This police officer should have pulled out his stun. Which, like, I understand, but she came out that door so fast.
Okay, so if a bitch were to come at you with a knife, male or female, matter of fact, what would you do? What would you do? Would you tase them? Or would you fight back? Would you fight back? Would you get your blicky too? And would you fight back? Because me, I would get my blicky. I don't give what race they are. You could be a black woman, black man, white woman. You come into my shit with a knife. You're gonna get blasted. I'm sorry. You're just gonna get blasted. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Like, anyways. But let me know what you think.
I can like see how this happened. People are saying that if she was white, this would not have happened, which low key
Are you
could be
sure?
true. Cause I've seen like
Could be
videos
true,
where like
but are you
Caucasians are
sure?
fist fighting with cops and they don't pull out their strap. Some people
Okay.
are saying that she's not the victim because look at the video. It's obvious she's attacking the cop. What did you think was gonna happen? Not
Right.
only that, people were
I don't
making a
know.
counter argument about this person right here. This is Leah Baker, and she also like pulled up on a cop with a knife,
With a knife.
and they pewed her down. So people
Yeah.
believe that you can't just count this as racism.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think you can count this as racism too. And you also have to think about it. There are different types of departments in different cities, different counties, all that shit, and they're gonna work differently, even though I don't know. I don't know. I think a lot of the departments need to get their shit together when it comes to how they handle certain cases. But in this scenario specifically, I don't think it's a racial issue. Sorry, you can go ahead and cancel me, or look up my background or whatever the fuck all you want to. I don't give a fuck. This is not a racial issue. It's not. This specific issue is not a racial issue. The man that got wrongfully executed, that's a racial issue. The woman that was shot in her own household, like what, a couple months ago by the police, that's a racial issue. This right here is the Sydney Wilson situation. This is not a racial issue. This is a mental health issue. This is a mental health issue. This is a morality issue. You know what I mean? Like, obviously this woman needed some form of help and nobody saw the signs, and obviously not even her. um you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It's not race. I'm sorry. I whatever.
The police chief Kevin Davis, he was like, "Yo, Officer Lou was following all of our like procedures, and even that wasn't enough. This is just a very sad incident for both people and both families. And right now, they put Officer Lou on restrictive duty until this
Mhm.
investigation is over. Go
This
look at that body cam footage. That was crazy.
that sounds nuts.
Guys, did
Anywho,
y'all
oh shit. Anywho, great video. Thank you, Derek, for that. I'm probably gonna watch more of your videos or react to more of your videos if you don't mind. I really, really like your content. I'm one of your fans. I be watching you sometimes when you be posting and stuff like that. I've been watching you daily, your recent videos daily. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ooh, anywho. So yeah, I kind of already spoke my piece throughout the video. Me personally, I don't think this is a racial issue. I think this is definitely more pertaining to a mental health issue. This woman should have been placed under some sort of surveillance prior to this incident. However, I'm pretty sure not very many people would have predicted what was going on, because when it comes to mental health, not very many people talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And once we alleviate the stigma of mental health issues and we're actually able to talk about these things, whether it's with a therapist, whether it's with the Most High, whether it's with your friends, family, stuff like that, when we actually become more comfortable talking about these things, then we'll actually be able to heal as a society. But until then, stuff like this is going to keep happening probably, and it's going to get worse the more and more we don't confront these things generationally as well. Many generations are traumatized in some way, shape, or form, whether it's through war, famine, slavery, human trafficking. Doesn't matter. Um, so in some way, shape, or form, each generation is traumatized in some way, shape, or form, and we need to acknowledge that. We need to heal from that. We need to repent from that. We need to turn away from it. Okay, well, I'm not saying turn away from your mental health or whatever, but we need to turn away from doing the same dumbass shit as society by ignoring these things. That way we can actually move on and not repeat history. You know what I mean? Because if you're stuck in a certain mentality, you're gonna start repeating certain actions. I'm just saying, like, this is coming from somebody who's dealt with regression. Like, I've had to deal with my own form of regression because of my own blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But this isn't about The whole point is just I don't think that this whole issue is a racial issue, specifically this issue. However, there are other cases, you know what I mean, that are pertaining to race. However, this one right here is more like a mental health situation. And this woman, I think she was in the wrong, in my opinion, because why would you come out the door with a knife when there's a cop there? If any person were in their right mind, they would just answer the questions cordially, solemnly. And then the fact that she had a mental health professional report this incident before the incident happened goes to show me that the mental health professional saw some shit before the cop even got there, y'all. Can you guys actually use your fucking heads? Okay? Why would the mental health professional call the police for no fucking reason? Obviously, something went down before then. Okay? So think about that before a second before canceling somebody. Just saying. Think about it. You actually use all the brain cells in your head, which is probably going to just be two of them. Okay? You probably only have two brain cells if you're out here getting mad and canceling people over their opinions. Obviously not a racial issue. Okay, coming from a black woman, this is not a racial issue. Okay, she has demons in her head. She needed help. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to get the help that she needed. But the mental health person who reported it in the first place obviously saw the freaking problem, which is why she reported it to the police, right? Okay, so now that we're clear, I'm gonna stop talking about this right now. I'm gonna try not to get angry over it. However, I spoke my piece. Y'all want to leave your opinions in the comment section, that's on you. I don't care. You want to cancel me, you want to cancel me, call me racist, all types of shit on Twitter, X, whatever the fuck. Go right the fuck ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. That's more attention for me. Thank you very much. But anywho, hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, day, or evening. We just reached a total of 87 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. We're gonna try to reach 100 before the end of the year, so go ahead and just keep subscribing and sharing these videos. And definitely share this one on Twitter. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. Thank you. But anywho, like I said, have a wonderful afternoon, day, or evening. And shalom.